Why does the price of gasoline rise? Why do concert tickets become expensive? Why do some products disappear from store shelves while others remain unsold? The answers lie in the economic forces of supply and demand. Supply and demand form the foundation of market economies. They help determine prices, allocate resources, and guide the decisions of consumers and businesses. In this unit, we will learn how markets work, why prices change, and how shortages and surpluses occur. Chapter 13, Understanding Demand. What is demand? Demand refers to the quantity of a good or service consumers are willing and able to purchase at various prices during a given period of time. Demand is not simply wanting something. A person may want a luxury sports car, but if they cannot afford it, they do not represent effective demand. Demand requires both desire and the ability to pay. The law of demand states, as price increases, quantity demanded decreases. As price decreases, quantity demanded increases. Consider a local movie theater. When ticket prices drop from $20 to $5, the number of tickets sold rises from 200 to 900. Lower prices attract more buyers. Why does demand change? Demand can increase or decrease because of consumer income, preferences, population changes, advertising, expectations, and the prices of related goods. For example, when a new smartphone model is released, advertising and consumer excitement often increase demand significantly. Chapter 14, Understanding Supply. What is supply? Supply refers to the quantity of a good or service producers are willing and able to offer for sale at various prices. The law of supply states, as prices increase, quantity supplied increases. As prices decrease, quantity supplied decreases. For example, when coffee prices rise from $2 to $6 per cup, the quantity supplied grows from 100 cups to 500 cups. Higher prices encourage producers to supply more. Factors affecting supply include production costs, technology, government regulation, taxes, the number of producers, and natural disasters. A real-world example. Improved farming technology increases crop production and expands the overall supply of food. Chapter 15, Market Equilibrium. What is equilibrium? Equilibrium occurs when quantity demanded equals quantity supplied. At equilibrium, buyers purchase what they want, sellers sell what they produce, and the market is balanced. Consider a market where the price is $8. At that price, 800 units are demanded and 800 units are supplied. Demand equals supply. This is equilibrium. Equilibrium helps allocate resources efficiently, guide production decisions, and reduce waste. Chapter 16, Shortages. What is a shortage? A shortage occurs when quantity demanded exceeds quantity supplied. Consumers want more than producers are willing or able to provide. After a hurricane warning, demand for bottled water increases dramatically. Stores quickly sell out. A shortage develops. Shortages often lead to higher prices, waiting lines, empty shelves, and increased production as the market responds. Chapter 17, Surpluses. What is a surplus? A surplus occurs when quantity supplied exceeds quantity demanded. Producers offer more than consumers want to buy. Imagine a clothing store that orders too many winter jackets. Demand is lower than expected and unsold inventory remains. A surplus exists. Surpluses often result in lower prices, discounts, and reduced production as businesses adapt. Chapter 18, Price Controls. What are price controls? Price controls occur when governments establish legal price limits. There are two common forms, price ceilings and price floors. A price ceiling establishes a maximum legal price. An example is rent control, which aims to keep housing affordable. However, it can result in housing shortages. A price floor establishes a minimum legal price. An example is the minimum wage, which protects workers but may lead to higher labor costs. Governments may use price controls to protect consumers, protect workers, and promote stability. However, price controls may create shortages, surpluses, black markets, and reduced efficiency. Consider a city that limits gasoline prices during an emergency. While consumers benefit from lower prices, the result may include long lines and supply shortages. Unit 3, Vocabulary. Demand, supply, law of demand, law of supply, equilibrium, market price, shortage, surplus, price ceiling, price floor, quantity demanded, quantity supplied. These 12 terms form the foundation of understanding how markets operate.